Hi Aries, welcome back to my channel, or welcome. My name is Jennifer Fawn. I do weekly tarot readings. I do not use the traditional meaning of the tarot. I channel the messages I know, hear, feel, and see. The messages that I'm supposed to get across to you guys. The deck that I use is the Sexual Magic Tarot deck. If you could do me a favor and please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, share it. If it resonates with you, I would love to hear feedback in the comments. My readings are timeless, but I am going to start putting the week that I am filming them for. But if you happen to come across this video way after the date that's listed in the title, it's okay. You'll get the message when the message is meant for you. I'm going to do 3 more shuffles for Aries. Okay. I'm feeling very tired. Confused. It's kind of like my energy just drained. But I'm also feeling a little bit of anxiety. Let's see. Interesting. Okay. Aries, I am feeling that there's something going on that has you feeling tired. You are drained. I feel like you are drained, either feeling drained emotionally. Your soul could be tired. You could be feeling drained of money, or feeling like you don't have enough money, or you're lacking money. The energy does have this overall feeling of like lack or exhaustion, or just the idea of lack, or because you don't have a lot of stuff, you feel like you are lacking. Or you're thinking about it a lot and it's draining you, or you could be actually like losing a lot of stuff materially, financially. You could be feeling anxiety. The anxiety I'm feeling could be because maybe you feel like you're leaving behind material things or something that was stable for you. And you're anxious about like, how is this all gonna work out? I'm getting like a divorce. Like you could be going through a divorce and like you're leaving the divorce with like nothing, or like I'm getting a visual of like one bag. But you're definitely like exhausted from a person, a situation, a place. Something has you feeling very exhausted and drained and feeling like you need rest. I'm almost getting the feeling of like someone might have planted seeds in your mind about something doesn't seem like realistic to them, or like, how are you going to do this? Or you could be feeling like, how am I going to do that something or this, or it's a very ungrounded feeling that I'm feeling. Like you could be going like in your head back and forth in your head about something and you're not really sure how to stay grounded, or you are too up in your head and you're not grounded because you're just so lost in your thoughts and your feelings. But I feel like there's some sort of like clarity about a situation. Now, it could be that something happened that caused you to have clarity in a situation. It could be the situation that you're feeling exhausted from. It could be the situation that you're walking away from, where you feel like you're having lack, or you could be feeling like you're fine with having nothing, just to be having your I feel really confused. You could be feeling okay with walking away with like nothing because you're working towards something that you feel passionate about. But it's still an overall sense of like anxiety or worry around a situation, but you are feeling like it's something that feels good and right, but it's still causing you a lot of anxiety. Yeah, because now I'm getting something about memories from the past. This could have to do with a person from your past. You could be reflecting on your past. There's still this overall sense of like leaving something behind, and it's almost like it's a confusing feeling I'm feeling. It's like part of you is like, yes, this feels good, I want to move towards it, but it may be like you're leaving a situation behind that's just been normal for so long that you're uneasy about it too, because it's just familiar, or it's comfortable, or you have good memories. It's like you're questioning yourself. Am I doing the right thing? A situation could have came up where now something happened, because I'm getting this feeling of like clarity, or this moment of clarity. You could just be all of a sudden became very clear about what to do. You could have felt all of this stuff I'm talking about, and then all of a sudden something happened and you're very clear about what the next step has to be. Or it's like the universe almost decided for you, because you were kind of not sure about something, that this is what needs to happen next, or made the decision for you. And you could be feeling sad and down and anxious because maybe it like completely 180 what your plans were, or now something isn't happening because of that, and now you're having memories and thinking about something and thinking about this person from your past. And or there could be a woman who is feeling, down and anxious and thinking about the memories or the past, or having anxiety or worry that a situation's gonna stay in the past, or that somebody's moving away from them, and it has them in that, like, like when an ending comes, it really gets you thinking clearly about your past and how things were and how they went. And they could just be feeling like maybe, in their feelings a little bit about maybe, to me, it feels very like there's this unsteady, unstable, unsure, like uncertain, kind of in limbo feeling of not really knowing what's going to happen next, what's going on. But people are kind of like waiting about a decision or are waiting because they could be feeling down about an ending of something. And they're thinking back of like, it's almost like they're thinking back about all the good times and kind of just wondering like there's this feeling of like, where did I go wrong? Or how did we get from all these great memories and things to this place? It's almost like a stuck feeling too, like they're very stuck in their ways, or they're stuck in their opinions or the way that they are, but they're still in their feelings. And they may not even be showing that or expressing that because it's a feeling of that's just how they are, that's just the way they are, and they're like so far in their life where that part is never going to change. Like they're very stuck in their ways, but they are having a very emotional, reflecting back kind of energy about something. And, but you may not even know it. Like this is something that they're going through internally or privately, and they're not showing it outwardly. It's like finally they're coming face to face with themselves, or face to face with how the way that they are has caused or created situations in their life that are in front of them in this moment. There's also an energy of like karma here, or like it's like a universal karma. It may seem very confusing in the feeling that I'm feeling, because it's like you may never come to understanding what's going on here or why it's happening, because you're not meant to understand it. It's kind of like this just has to happen because it's what you came here to do. It definitely has an energy of like spirit is creating situations or circumstances, kind of like karma, and maybe you're feeling like you've been through this so many times, or it's like a cycle repeating itself over and over and over again. I'm getting the feeling now someone's like spying on somebody, almost like looking on their social media or their Facebook, or like it's almost like there was a conversation that was had, but it's like piqued somebody's curiosity of like wanting to know more, because maybe when they told them about it, they were very like just said what they needed to say, but didn't really give any more information than that. Like there were no details. It was like, this is what has to be said, and I'm not saying anything more than that, but it has somebody else feeling like they want to know more. They're looking in, or they're trying to figure out like a situation because maybe they're uncomfortable even asking the questions, or they feel like they have no right to really ask any questions. Like, or even it would be the energy of like, why do you even care? Like, why are you even curious? You know what I mean? Because it's almost like a person has acted like they haven't cared for so long, and something is making them have feelings, or they're reflecting back, and it's almost like they can't ask the questions because it would make no sense. It's silly, but like, that's what I mean by stuck in their ways. Like they're just so who they are at this point that like, even if they wanted to ask, they wouldn't, because it's just against who they are. I don't know how else to explain what I'm saying, but I'm sure Aries, you will understand what I'm talking about. But I'm getting the energy too of whoever this person is that's looking on the situation is kind of just like confused AF about like what, or not really understand. It's like, what? Let me check this out. Let me do my own research. Let me look into this. Yeah, but there's just this overall energy of somebody is just kind of like walking away from a situation. But in that, they're maybe releasing it or surrendering it, knowing that this is just how it needs to be now, but there's also that very like stuck in limbo kind of energy about like the confusion, and that's okay. I mean, it is Scorpio season. It's the death of things, and even though situations may be coming up or you're going through things that feel hard or difficult or confusing to you, the clarity does come. It either is coming for you, or you've had that clarity moment. It could have changed things completely for you, but whatever is happening is for the best, even if it doesn't seem that way. Because after death comes birth and rebirth. So even though this is death season, technically, to me, it's life season, you know? It's whatever, it's bringing new life to things, situations, cycles, however it applies for you, Aries. I'm now getting, there could be something, I might have said this in the very beginning, there might be this energy of just feeling like something doesn't feel like it's going to happen now, or it just doesn't seem realistic, or like, how are we going to connect all the dots, cross all the T's? I don't know, but Aries, if this resonates with you, I'd love to hear feedback in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next week. Thanks. Bye.